Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. So today we would like to study about topic 5 tutorials regarding the government role and also government failure. Alright, government rules and also government failure. Alright, what are the roles of the government to make sure that the countries get enough and efficient of using the resources, and what is government failure when they cannot manage the resource efficiently. All right, now we discuss about the two characteristics. What are the two characteristics of public good? If you remember during class, I mentioned that public goods characteristic first is non-rivalry, meaning that tak ada persaingan. Okay, no competitions. And another one is non-excludable. Alright, non-excludable meaning that everyone can benefit and use the public good. Next is explain the significance of each for public provisions as opposed to private provisions. Okay, meaning that what is the benefits of producing public provision as compared to private? Okay, so this is the answer. All right. Okay, there is less incentive for private firm to produce them. Okay, there is less incentive for private firm to produce public good. Why? Because it's free. Okay, when it's free, the firm do not want to bother with the cost of producing it, right? So those purchasing the goods could simply allow others to use without compensation. So because of that, the firm are unlikely to produce them because it is potential for profit to low or no profit at all. Okay, now we take a look. What is the free rider problem in the public good? Okay, I discussed earlier in the class, free rider occur when people benefit from the public good without contributing to the cost. Alright. Okay, for example, we as a government servants, we pay government tax. So that's tax from us been using to develop the public good. So that kinds of thing. All right. Okay, now we take a look on this. The US border patrol, public good or private good. Why and what types of good in satellite TV? Explain. All right. The US border is a public good that may use and benefit does not prevent yours. Alright. Okay, satellite TV is a private good as well. If the dish, receiver and service go to my residence, okay, it can't go to the neighbors. It is a public good, okay, exclusivity for you. Okay, the fact that I could invite my neighbors watch over the movie together, then enjoy the public goods, enjoy the private good together. All right, so it is considered as the private good. All right, let's move to the next questions. In the figure below, okay, you can see here the voting figure. We can see that traditional one person one vote. Okay, one person one vote. Okay, majority voting in an efficiency, majority yes vote to in favor, one oppose. Let's see whether the outcome is better on the quadratic voting. Note that when answering the questions below, assume that a quadratic voting system also assume that the amounts of shown in the figure reflect the value benefits proposed by the public good to each individual voter. Alright, and assume that if the vote pass, each voter will be required to pay 300 in additional tax. Alright, 300. Alright, 300 for tax. So additional tax. Okay, let's see here. Instruction. Enter your answer as a whole number. Okay, how much? Okay, as you can see here. Okay, the question asks how much will Garcia willing to spend on vote. Okay, how much? Okay. Okay. First, let's see. The proposed public project has a net value of negative 200. Okay, net value of the project negative 200. Why I said negative 200? Because Garcia tax just only 100. But if the voting is voting each voter, okay, each voter need to pay extra 300, so minus 300. So the net worth of the project to Garcia is negative 200. Okay, therefore Garcia will be willing to spend up to 100 or no vote to prevent the project from passing to avoid the 200 loss. Okay, so that is the answer. How much? Okay, how much each will Johnson and Lee be willing to spend on vote? Okay, how about Johnson and Lee? As you can see here, the proposed public project has a net value of, okay, for Johnson and Lee, both has a net profit for the purpose of this project. Okay, they willing to pay 350, government take 300. So the net project value is about $50. Alright, so both of them will say yes because they still gain profit from the voting. So therefore, Johnson and Lee will be willing to spend up to $50 each on yes votes to help the project pass because that is the value of the public goods to each of them individually. Alright, now how many votes will Garcia purchase? How many will Johnson and Lee each purchase? So Garcia, how many? Lee, how many? Johnson, how many? Alright, okay, take a look on this. Because the net value of the public project to Garcia is negative 200, alright, so she will buy 14 vote. Okay, 14 vote. Alright, okay, 14 vote. The net value is negative 200. So she will buy about 14 vote. Okay, 14 vote. Alright, to the power of 2 equal to 196. Alright, 14 vote multiplied by 2 at the power of 2, alright, equal to 196. Alright, so she will not buy 15 votes because the cost of 15 votes about 225 who exceeds the value of avoiding the 200 loss. Okay, why 14? Because if she buy 14 votes, 15 the powers of 2, she will get about 225, which is at 6 days. Alright, okay, so the value avoiding the loss, okay, exceed the value of avoiding the loss. So because the net value of public project to Johnson and Lee is 50 each, they will each buy 7 vote. Okay, 50 for Jen will buy 7 vote, multiplied by a power of 2 equal to 49,49. Alright, okay, they will not buy 8 vote because the cost of 8 vote 64 will exceed the 50 value of the project. Okay, they will not go beyond the 8 vote. Okay, they just only stop at 7 vote. They will not buy 8 vote. If 8 vote, the powers of 2 equal to 64, which is 64 is already exceed the 50, the net value of the project, which is 50. Okay, what is the total numbers of vote cast for no and for yes? Alright, okay, so you can see here the total numbers of yes vote cast will be 14, and okay, the cast will be 14 for yes will be 14, and the total numbers of no vote cast will be 14. Okay, no also will be 14 as well. Alright, 7 plus 7 equal to 14, and yes vote also 14. Alright, okay, now, alright, so answer. Okay, approval of this project require 50% plus 1 majority. Okay, the project will not be approved. Okay, not be approved. Okay, because the numbers of yes would not exceed the 50% threshold. Okay, approvals of this project require 50 plus 1. Will the project approve? The answer is no. Okay, not. Why? Okay, will not be approved because the numbers of yes vote would not exceed the 50% threshold. Does quadratic voting lead voting lead to economical efficient outcome here? Alright, in this case, quadratic voting leads to an economically efficient outcome because the total cost of the project exceeds the value that the individual voters place on the project. Okay, the total cost is 900. Okay, 900. Alright, which is exceed more than value individual voters on the place project. Okay, 100 plus 350 and 350. Okay, equal to 800. Alright. Okay. So okay, we answered this one. So that's all for the tutorials. If anything, we can discuss in our class. Thank